Orange County Sheriff's Office has arrested 2 people in the shooting death of a local woman who was asleep in bed with her 3 children next to her.
Standing in front of an Orange County judge is the man accused of staging a home invasion and killing 30-year-old Portia Streeter. Wednesday, Orange County deputies arrested 32-year-old Son Range Jr. for allegedly plotting to have Streeter killed in cold blood. Investigators say his friend shot her multiple times as she lay asleep in bed with her 3 children just inches away.
Back on January 13th of 2024, Portia Streeter was asleep in her apartment with her 3 children ages 10, 2, and 1. While Portia and her 3 children slept in her bed, she was shot 10 times. Her body was allegedly discovered by her on-again, off-again boyfriend, Son, who is also the father of her children. Son told officers that he was walking inside the apartment to check on her and their 3 kids when someone attacked him from behind before the apparent home invader shot him in the shoulder, stole $2,000 in cash, and then took 3 cell phones. His story didn't end there. The unknown man then fled the apartment, and Son, being the hero that he was, chased after the man. Son was unarmed at the time, but somehow was able to catch him and wrestle away the stolen cell phones. There was no mention of the $2,000, though. He ended up going back to the apartment and calling 911. While he waited for police to arrive, he claimed that he tried to care for Portia at his son's request. He said he continued telling her to keep fighting. But when police arrived, she was gone. So he directed them to her lifeless body in the bedroom. In the following months, detectives began to pick apart Son's story. People who knew the couple told investigators that the relationship between the two was toxic and that they would often break up and get back together. The night Portia was killed, they were fighting because Son took her phone charger and the key to her apartment without permission. Apparently, Son stayed over sometimes, but he had his own place somewhere else. There was also a surveillance camera at Portia's apartment that showed the front door. So if what Son said happened when he first walked in actually happened, it would have been on the camera, but it wasn't. In fact, investigators believe Son deleted any footage that showed him entering Portia's apartment that day. However, surveillance cameras from the complex did show Son. They showed Son and his cousin Benjamin driving near Portia's home on the morning of the murder. Cameras also showed a man wearing a distinct, brightly colored Ferrari coat fleeing the scene. Son's cousin can be seen on social media wearing that same exact distinct coat in his photos. Not to mention, detectives discovered a few more things that explain the rockiness of Portia and Son's relationship during that time. There was a pending custody dispute going on. Son also had recently discovered, allegedly, that Portia had been hiding money from him. And then he was upset about her cheating on him and referring to him as a sissy in her text messages. Detectives were eventually able to conclude that Son used the key he took from Portia to get inside her apartment that morning. He got his cousin to do the actual shooting of Portia because he needed him to also shoot him to make it appear real. After the deeds were done, his cousin ran away to make it look like a robbery home invasion. Son and Benjamin were both arrested and charged with first-degree murder. They remain in jail awaiting their next court dates. No bond has been set.